Called Constantinople, the impossible fortress. For over 1,000 years, its triple-layered Theodosian walls repelled dozens of empires, remaining absolutely impregnable. The world believed it could never be breached. But they didn't understand the force driving the 21-year-old Sultan. This wasn't a war for mere land or gold. It was the execution of an 800-year-old spiritual destiny.
In the courts of Edern, a young lion wakes with the weight of an empire and a vow that he makes. He stares at the maps where the golden horn flows to the city of Caesars, where the high lineage grows, not for gold, not for glory, but a promise foretold by the breath of the prophets in stories of old. 21 was his winter, but his spirit was fire. To breach the red apple was his only desire. Oh, Mehmed Al-Fatih, the conqueror's name, with the thunder of cannons and a heart set aflame. From the ruins of ages, a new world shall rise under the banners of green, beneath an Anatolian sky.
Legends aren't born overnight. They are meticulously forged through a lifetime of absolute discipline. At 8 years old, Prince Mehmed was headstrong, highly rebellious, and outright refused to study. Recognizing the danger, his father appointed a visionary mentor, Akşemseddin. Holding a cane to establish swift discipline, the tutor broke the boy's rebellious streak and planted a single seed in his mind. You will be the one to fulfill the prophecy. From that day forward, the boy transformed, mastering 7 languages, advanced mathematics, philosophy, and military strategy.
Into your home, we've built the ultimate Al-Fatih strategy pack. As an affordable investment in your family's Islamic education, this printable bundle gives your family cinematic posters, a full character timeline, tactical battle maps, and critical thinking worksheets to sharpen minds of all ages. Tap the link below to download your pack instantly, and let's get right back to the history.
At just 12 years old, his father abdicated the throne, suddenly thrusting a child into absolute leadership. Seeing an inexperienced boy in charge, European crusaders immediately broke their treaties and launched a massive invasion. Internal chaos brewed as generals doubted the boy king. Yet, showing terrifying strategic clarity, the 12-year-old outsmarted his own court. He sent a legendary letter to his retired father. If you are the Sultan, come and lead your army. If I am the Sultan, I order you to come and lead mine. The invasion was crushed, and the boy quietly stepped back into the shadows to study, train, and wait for his true time. At 19, his father passed, and Mehmed ascended the throne for the second time. The world laughed, expecting a weak, emotional teenager who would easily break under pressure. They completely miscalculated. Without a single moment of hesitation, his very first executive command was an operational masterstroke, building the massive Rumeli Hisari fortress directly on the enemy's doorstep. Nicknamed the Straight Cutter, it completely choked off Byzantine trade and naval reinforcements. The talking was over. The siege had begun.
April 1453. The siege was reaching a breaking point. The Roman harbor was completely blocked by a massive, floating iron chain that barred the Ottoman fleet. Defeat seemed certain. So Al-Fatih executed one of the most unbelievable engineering miracles in military history. Bypassing the sea entirely, he went over the mountains. In the dead of night, under total silence. Thousands of soldiers dragged 70 fully armed warships over land on greased logs, dropping them straight behind enemy lines by daybreak. The fortress was utterly exposed.
53 days of unrelenting siege, conquered by a 21-year-old king. The 800-year-old promise was finally kept. Follow Epic Seerah for Part 2.